with builder Jeff Allen, the builder of our first ever project car. Jeff's going to take us on a sweet tour of the car and all the work.
Hey guys, it's Jeff Allen. So excited to be here at the Classic Auto Show, unveiling this bad boy, our 67 Camaro that we built in just 67 days. And I know you're thinking 67 days. We've all seen Chip Foose build them in 7 days. Yeah, right. But we had holidays. We had Christmas, we had New Year's, we had even Valentine's Day. Tough day when you're telling the wife I got to work on the car. But no, we got it all done. We're super excited. I'd like to take you on a little tour of the car, show you some of the subtle features that you may not, even being the car aficionados that you guys are, may not point out just at first glance. So let's go. Where do we want to start? You want to start with the paint?
Well, yeah. What's your favorite feature on the car?
I don't know. There's so many. I don't even know where to go. We had so many great sponsors on board, from Classic Industries that just supported us through thick and thin, even having to FedEx us some overnight parts to make the deadline for the transport, to Rocket Wheels stepping in the 9th hour,
I do
busting
love those
out.
wheels.
Oh yeah,
I love that color.
in the RPM 7 coating. It's kind of an old school racer term.
It's so awesome.
And you know, I wanted to do something that was completely different. I mean, the Camaros at this point in time, everybody's built a Camaro, and I wanted it to kind of stand out of the crowd. So Axel Nobel had a great new product paint line that was coming out with some new colors. And this color, believe it or not, wasn't the color we thought we were going to go with, guys. That's why we had you vote. We all thought we were going for blue. But let me tell you something, I'm kind of old school. I needed to see the paint in person. And when you guys shipped me the overnight speed shapes and we looked at it, we just couldn't get away from this red. And it may be hard for you to tell, but this color actually changes in different light.
Such a cool color. I love this color. I'm so glad you picked this, Jeff.
Yes, and it goes well with the L88 hood that came from Classic Industries. Some of the other custom touches we did, we got a new grille from Classic Industries, but I took it one step further. We had it completely powder coated in the matte black finish. And as you'll notice, there's no front bumper on this car. I wanted to give it that old school SCCA race car, you know, kind of racing heritage look. I wanted a car that not only looked good, could go to a car show like this and win, but also could be taken out on the streets, raced on Sunday, shown on Monday. I think that's a term. But anyway, I'll make it up as I go. It is now.
Okay.
So we went with definitely went with a pro touring style, lower air dam from Classic Industries. You know, we talked about the powder coated grille. We got to get under the hood. Show you.
Let's take a look.
One of the important things for us when we were looking for this car on ClassicCars.com was to find one that actually had a good running motor. So it was one of those elements we needed to be able to pull off this build in such a short time frame. And we were lucky enough to find this car in Tennessee. It was an old drag car that was in a barn, but it had a good motor, real good motor. So I was like, it's a good starting spot for us. Even though we took it out, we refreshed everything through and through. But this motor compartment to me is very exciting because you'll notice we continued the color, this Axel Nobel infrared paint on the inner fenders, the firewall, even the inside of the hood. We wanted it to just kind of get that whole show car feel. And then with a lot of billet under the hood, if you'll notice the black anodized hood hinges, these are the supports right here. We've got a huge, huge radiator, keep the motor cool the whole time. And one of the things I'm really proud of, I love old school heat wrap. So we use the titanium heat wrap, keep the headers cool, keep the motor cool, keep the compartment a little cooler than normal. And as you can tell from here on the top side, Lauren, we've got the Hotchkiss TVS Stage 2 suspension. I didn't really want to go Stage 3 or more because it lowers the car so much, and you know, depending on who wins this car, you don't know what their driveway is like, so you don't want to tear it up. But only basically lowered the car 2 inches in the front, gave it a better ride quality. The car handles like it's on rails now, lowered in the rear an inch and a half.
It's awesome. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And now Bear brakes. They did our
Bear
brakes.
brakes,
So
yes.
talk about that. You were telling me about that this morning.
Man, well, when we get over to the side, I want you to see the size of these rotors and the 6-piston calipers that are on the front of this. I always like to say this. These brakes, you can stop on a dime and make change. I'm telling you right now. So, but they were so cool, they even gave us the remastered master cylinder, which is an upgrade from Bear. They threw that in. Odyssey battery was really cool. They gave us the battery, and they gave us actually 2 of them for the vehicle. And I gotta tell you, really impressed with their battery systems. Fit right in place, it all checked out. If you look in here too real quick, we got the March pulley system, which you can get all that from Classic Industries, even the ribbed old school type valve covers. And then just we did the whole thing. We wanted to give this something for the car for future reference, for everybody to always remember why it was built.
Right.
So we had a cal tag, a special cal tag made that showed that it was built by Flat 12, Jeff Allen Designs. It's known as the 67 Infrared Camaro and who it was built for and the VIN number that goes to it.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So if you come around the side, like you were just mentioning, these bare brakes, check out that right there. This is an 18-inch wheel. So I don't want you guys to think that we got some 15-inch wheels and we got some real dinky rotors and calipers. Those are bad boys. And they're 6-piston calipers, cross-drilled rotors, and slotted. I mean,
it's beautiful. It looks
isn't
beautiful.
it? I mean, isn't it funny to say that brakes can be beautiful?
They are,
Bear
though.
does such
like
an incredible
all
job
of this
with
is
it.
just, I love it. And this wheel is my, like,
You
I
keep
think
going
this
back
is my,
to that.
It's because it's gold and you don't see that often.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it.
And the cool
And
thing
the
is they have a
color.
cool name. I mean, they're rocket
Yeah,
wheels, and
right.
these are the attack wheel.
Right.
And I thought it was perfect for this car because I
Yep.
wanted it to come in and attack the show.
Yep. Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
All right.
So as we continue here, these are some of the subtle things. On a 67 Camaro, all this would be stainless trim that went around on a factory car. We took it one step farther. We had it powder coated along with the windshield wipers. I wanted to give it that modern pro touring look, you know, without going too overboard and making everything just kind of, I just wanted it to kind of flow. I wanted one simple statement that kind of transcended through the whole thing.
And you did it.
So yeah, so we did that. We continued with the vent windows, and then we have the anodized chrome or the anodized door handles in black that we got from Classic Industries.
Awesome.
And then if you look inside the car, we wanted to continue some of the original features of the car but adding, you know, upgrades. Like a 67 Camaro never came with this plush of a seat or with the headrest. But Classic Industries carried these in the exact pattern of a 67 Camaro. You'll notice the back seat matches the front.
And these are.
Yeah, you like these seatbelts?
Yes.
This came from Seatbelt Planet. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Look at how close
Right.
it matched the color of the car.
I love it.
And these are all powder coated too, so they're not going to chip up on you. We did want to keep something classic, so what we did was that's a factory console, even though it has a Tremec 5-speed transmission, so you have overdrive.
Okay.
For all you guys that are going to go out and get your tickets, the raffle tickets to win this car for $5. Can you believe that? You get a foot long for $5, or you can get this car for $5. It's incredible. But we also, yeah, me too. And then we wanted the billet pedals.
Okay.
So you got the billet pedals, but the walnut reproduction steering wheel, this was what you could have had as an option in 67 for this car.
Wow.
But we got it from Classic Industries. I think it's kind of a classic look.
I really like it. I got to drive it yesterday.
Oh, did you? You like the wood wheel?
I did.
It just kind of feels,
it made me
fits.
feel like I was in a classic car, and it was great.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed it or not, but the steering is a lot tighter because we got the new steering box from Hotchkiss when we did the Hotchkiss suspension.
Gotcha.
So I want to take you guys and show you. Oftentimes when you build a car, you don't want to see underneath, but this car is as pretty underneath as it is on top.
All right.
So here, we come down here. Look at the subframe connectors from Hotchkiss. This is part of their Stage 2 kit. And you can just see how beautiful everything fits in here. Also at this point, you can also see if one of our other sponsors right here, Black Widow Exhaust. These are the Venom 250 mufflers that were given to us as part of the build. And I'm telling you, one of the cool things about it was, you know, they talk about the difference in their mufflers, and it's like, what do they call it? All sound and no drone. They got some fancy, Scrape's got some cool thing. You guys know Scrape from Tap Out? He's the man. He came up with some fancy way of talking about the mufflers and the way they sound. And I'm telling you, it made an incredible, it took a good sounding car and made it better. And I think you would agree, right?
The sound of the car is awesome.
Isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah,
Yes,
and it's got a full exhaust, goes all the way back, and we had to keep with the theme, obviously, of all the black parts. So our exhaust tips are actually powder coated black.
Okay.
Yeah, just to keep with the theme of it all there. So we brought it out here behind the rear exit. New fuel tank underneath, as you can tell. We powder coated the rear bumper. That we got a new rear bumper from Classic Industries, had it powder coated to match everything else. These are anodized tantalite bezels in black that came from Classic Industries, along with the fuel door here.
Yep.
And one thing you might notice, guys, have you noticed that there hasn't been one emblem on a car? Do you notice that?
Did not notice that until just now.
If you look at a 67 Camaro, it will tell you on each fender, on the grill, sometimes on the hood, on the tail, everywhere, it'll tell you what it is. I don't think you need to know. You either know this is a Camaro or you don't. I don't think the words need to be on it. So we have basically deleted every emblem on this car except for the one on the glove box.
Wow.
We left one Camaro emblem on the inside of the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. It looks so nice and clean. And
Also, here again, we powder coated the rear to match the front. Lamar Window Tinting came in and did the window tint for us.
Okay.
Just because of the charity, they believed in the support. They thought, you know what, it's for a good cause.
Love it. We appreciate
They
it.
came in and did the window tint, and then they also said that, you know, if it goes to a California resident that can't have the windows tinted, they'll remove it for them.
Got it.
So
That's great.
cool.
And you replaced all of the glass.
All the glass, yeah. Here's the cool thing. When I started restoring cars years ago, you wouldn't believe it. So many times you get these glass and you have these little scratches because, you know, this car was built in '67.
Right.
I mean, if the car could talk, it could tell some war stories.
Oh, I'm sure.
What's cool is Classic Industries has a package, and I believe it's like $700, and it's windshield, rear glass, and all side glass. Everything's new.
Yeah.
So the person gets not only a new car, pretty much, because we built it from the ground up.
Right.
All new glass, all new interior.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And
you gonna show them the trunk?
yeah, let's show them in the trunk.
So you still have to pick your favorite feature.
It's tough to do because there's so many cool features, from the L88 to the color of the car, the stance of the car, the wheels. I agree with you. The wheels are pretty sick.
Wheels,
The RPMs,
I love the color, just all the detail
I
that
think
you put into it.
now the battery is disconnected because we're at a car show, so you gotta be careful of that. But I don't want to do that. There's something on the tail light. There we go. Somebody must have popped it out. But right in here is a recessed light that runs. So when the new owner of the vehicle opens the trunk to put their groceries in here, the light's going to light up and give them a light just on the trunk light, and it's all based on the trigger from the factory. So when the trunk goes up, the light comes on.
Very nice.
Yeah, but you got to have the battery hooked up for that.
Okay. All right.
And at a car show, you can't have your battery hooked
You
up.
can't. Nope. Nope.
Car marshal really
They'll
says
kick you
no,
out.
no, 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 and the battery.
No fire.
But anyway, it's a nice finished out trunk. It kind of goes with the theming of it if you look at the interior of the car.
Yeah.
We wanted it to be carpet. We wanted it to be finished out. So all new weather stripping from top to bottom, all came from Classic Industries. You know, the spoiler that we modified, we gave it more of a pro touring look here. So we did this. We took a factory 67 spoiler. We did the cuts in it. We wanted to give it something that would distinguish it as its own, you know, and make it kind of cool.
I love all of it. So yeah.
I'm pretty proud of it.
I am.
I hope you guys are too. I hope everybody out there goes out and at least buys one ticket. I mean, hey, $5 to win this car?
Right.
You gotta be kidding me. And if you buy 100 tickets, it goes down to $1 a ticket. And then if you buy 500 tickets, you get 600 tickets. So figure the math on that. I'm not really quick at that.
Yeah, I don't know either. But this car, you can see it here at the Classic Auto Show in Cantia Hall. We've got tickets you can buy upstairs in the Ronald McDonald House booth, and you can buy them online. This car is going on tour after this show with the Ronald McDonald House, so maybe you'll see it sometime this year, and then the winner will be announced at the end of the year. So make sure get in there and get your tickets. I know I'm buying mine.
How many are you buying? That's the question.
I'm not buying as many as you.
Okay.
But I know you're buying a lot.
Yeah, and I want to tell you something. One of my fans on Facebook went in and said that he didn't like my wheel choice. I want to tell you something, pal. I'm glad you didn't like my wheel choice, because then you're not going to buy tickets, which increases my odds of winning the car. Who gets the last lap then? I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys get a chance to come see it in person. The Classic Auto Show, it's the best. Come on down here at LA Convention Center. Check it out. It's going to be here all weekend. Unfortunately, I won't, but it will be.
But thank you, Jeff, so much for all your hard work. Your
thank you.
team is amazing. We're so happy and excited.
I think my team now just wants a week off.
Yeah, I think they deserve it.
I think they probably want to be paid too.
Oh.
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But,
cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
I did this.